How are you guys doing? Give me a second until I set this thing up. I want to talk about something today. I guess just for fun, because I don't know, I feel some type of way today. Hi, Paul. How are you? Ay, hold on, Paul. Can you hear me? I didn't put I didn't put the, what do you call it? I didn't put the mic on. Can you hear me, Paul? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay. I don't know. I feel a little interesting today. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I was preparing to talk about this today. We're talking about love bombing and genuine love bombing and the difference between genuine interest. Oh my God, look what I have here, guys. I just grabbed this to burn my Palo Santo. Look at the feather. It was right here, look, like that. Things like this make my day. Maybe for you, when you find a feather, it's not so important, but for me is, like, for example, right now I have like a slight headache as I was preparing for this video, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. Ah, I'm not sure why. I just got kicked out of live again. But when I find a feather, it's like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I have this slight headache. And it started as I was preparing for this video. So I don't know. What's the problem? What's going on? Plus, I feel extremely sleepy. And I slept really well last night. So I don't know why I feel so sleepy. I don't know. I feel very sleepy. I don't know. I don't know why I feel this way. But let's talk about it. I should have gotten a water before I sat here. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys okay? Any of you guys have a headache today? What's going on? I have a slight headache. It's kind of fading away. That's why I'm still wearing this. I like to cover my head. This is your your crown chakra. So let's talk about it. Love bombing versus genuine interest. What do you guys have to say about this topic? I think it's important because I was thinking about someone today, and it seems to be a lot of men out there who claim to be looking for love or looking for someone to be with, but in the meantime, they are entertaining women while they're looking or waiting for the correct woman. I don't know how to explain that. I don't even know how people even do that. Oh, wow. I'm not sure how people do that. How do you're claiming that you're waiting or looking for the right person, but you're entertaining others? All you're doing is, I don't know, accumulating energies and demons and all types of weird energies around there, right? While you're looking for real love. You guys, can you guys be alone? Can you guys be alone? You know, be alone. Go on vacation, go on a date, go to eat, do whatever it is with people you might be interested in. But stop entertaining other people and sleeping and creating bonds. That's the word. Creating bonds with people while you find the right one. I don't even know why would you entertain that? Because when you find, let's say you're entertaining someone, right? You go, you sleep with them, oh, this is bomb, creating bond. You don't know what type of energy and situations, trauma bonds and things this other person has, right? And you're entertaining this person because you don't have the right one yet. But then let's say you're walking down the street and you meet this woman, she's your love, the love of your life. How are you going to explain to the person you're entertaining that doesn't know that they're being entertained that you don't want to entertain them anymore? Now you're causing a situation. You want people to fight, and next thing you know, because this happened, actually, it happened to someone that I know. um when they thought they found the right person, they told the last person, oh, you know what, let's not do this anymore, blah blah blah, right? Well, it was because they found someone who they thought it was the right one. Well, the other person who was left was stalking this person, was, hi Dilbert, was looking, you know tracking them, looking for them, going, being outside their home, surveillancing them and things like that. And when this person thought they found the right one, right, and they wanted to build something solid, one day this other person showed up, made a whole scene. How do you think the love of your life, according to you, is going to feel when somebody else comes claiming to have been with you and how you love bond them and how you were playing with them and all these things? You're causing a problem. And then you're over here asking God, oh God, why is this happening to me? I love this person now, and this last person ruined, because listen, the last person ruined everything for this person. Because imagine if I'm like on a date or something, or I'm meeting someone and I have a third person coming to me with all this nonsense and all this drama. How do you think I'm gonna feel? I'm not gonna trust you anymore. And I am not gonna be in a relationship with someone who, at the very beginning, I already don't trust you. So I don't know. If you're in that situation, the best thing you can do is tell the new person, listen, I've been entertaining a couple of hoes. I've been entertaining a couple of hoes, men or women, whatever, and they might be around. I really like you, but just know you might be ready to fight. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Ay, Dios, let me stop. I be cracking myself up. So let's talk about it, guys. Love bombing. If you have anything to contribute, let me know in the comments. What do you think about it? I think it's hilarious. I don't know. I mean, not so hilarious if you're the one. That's why, listen, I don't entertain people. If I go out, because I haven't been out with anyone, but if I decide to go out with someone, I don't know, for some coffee or whatever it is, there's like a disclaimer that comes with that. I'm having coffee with you. I want to know who you are. Hi, I'm Carolina. Don't get any ideas. We're not together. We're not a thing. We're not talking. We're not nothing. We're just two friends getting to know each other. I don't need any confusion or any situations. I don't got time for that. I really don't. Anyways, so how to tell the difference early before you get emotionally attached, right? Before you get emotionally attached, how can you tell the difference early? Not everyone who comes in strong is in love, right? Not everyone who comes in strong is in love. There's people that's gonna come, they're gonna shower you with things, they're gonna give you things, they're gonna say things, they're gonna maybe they just like your ass. I don't know. I'm being honest. You know, just because they're coming in strong does not mean that they're in love. Some are trying to hook you before you can see clearly, right? Before you can see them, they want to hook you. They want you to love the things they're giving you before you know who they really are. Today, I'm going to teach you how to spot love bombing versus genuine interest early, calmly, and without confusion. Love bombing is intensity without consistency, right? So they will come really strong, then stop, then go, I don't know, they'll go entertain some other people, and then they'll come back and continue with you, put you on pause, and continue with the, I don't know, that's how I see it. It's emotional overload used to create attachment fast, right? They want you to get attached. Hi, Dilber. How are you? 1:20. Oh, wow. 1 a.m. Nice. So, what are the common signs of love bombing? Excessive compliment very early. You are my soulmate. I've never felt this before. Pushing intimacy fast. Talking about marriage, moving in, kids. I mean, it would be nice if you come in and tell me that, but you need to show it. Show me. Where's the house? Where's the stability? What are you doing? Right? It's not just words, guys. Constant texting, calling. Then irritation if you don't respond. Big gesture without emotional safety. Right? Healthy interest feels safe, not urgent. The nerve system test, very important. Ask yourself this after interacting with someone. Do I feel peaceful or do I feel anxious? Do I feel seen or overwhelmed? Do I feel free or pressured? Am I becoming myself or abandoning myself? Your body knows before your mind does. So pay attention to how your body feels. As I read this, I saw myself just side-eyeing a person. I don't know. Anybody that comes to me with this love thing, I'm going to side-eye you. I apologize in advance. And that will probably be my face. Okay. Side by side comparison. Love bombing is fast attachment, big words, little time, intensity spikes, boundary resistance. It creates confusion. If you're confused, walk away. Genuine interest is gradual connection, simple, honest words, emotional consistency, boundary respect creates clarity, right? So why is love bombing dangerous? Love bombing often proceeds with emotional withdrawal, control, devaluation, I can't even talk, gaslighting, trauma bonding. It's not love, it's attachment manipulation. Sometimes unconscious, sometimes intentional. Sometimes people are just narcissists. They don't see what they're doing. That's just the way they are. So how do you protect yourself without closing your heart? First, it's slow the pace. Real love can wait, right? There's no rush. Watch the behavior over time, not words. People will tell you a lot of things, but who's gonna show it? Little people show it, like a very small percentage. A lot of people talk a lot of nonsense. You know, she'll tell me I'm getting you a house. I'm like, when? I'm just saying. Keep your routines, friends, gym, prayer, work. Don't stop your life because you met someone. Please don't do that. Bye, Delver. Have a good night. Say no once and watch the response. Trust calm over chemistry. Love that is real does not rush you. I just I just had this visual in my mind of someone who I met. Oh my god, and I was dating, right? Talking to this person, getting to know him. This man inside a car went crazy. And I just looked at him and I was like, "Can you stop the car? Because I don't do crazy." I don't do crazy. Oh my God, I can't. I'm not going to tell you who it is, please. Let's not. Oh, what happened, Gilbert? If someone truly wants you, they will not need to overwhelm you to keep you. Love that is meant for you will feel steady, respectful, and safe. If this if this helped you, share it with someone who needs clarity. I'm sure you have a bunch of friends who are still lost in the sauce. I don't know why I said that. The word sounds loving, but the energy is off, right? One of the biggest trap is this. But they say all the right things. Yeah, a lot of people say all the right things. They know what to say. They watch videos just like you. They will tell you all the right things to trap you. And the same way they trap you, they trap five other ones. Love bombers often sound emotionally intelligent. They may talk about healing, God, growth, trauma, destiny, doing the work. But here's the key difference. And this is very true because my past relationship, I don't know if the things that I did kind of rubbed on him somehow, because he talked about God, healing, doing the work. I showed him how to ground. He will go with me and ground, and we will go watch the sunset. We will do all the things that I wanted to hear. We even went to church. I don't know how people do that. How could you act like you're something that you're not? I don't listen. I don't know how to do that. You will know in my face if I like you or not. It's hard for me to not show you. So they use emotional language to accelerate attachment. A genuine interested person uses emotional language to build understanding, not pressure. So adjust behavior without resentment. Still shows up consistently. Love, respect limits. Control resents them. The fantasy trap. Love bombers often create a future fantasy very early. Trips and marriage and businesses together, ministry together. We're going to change the world. But fantasy without foundation is emotional debt. Meaning they talk about a lot of stuff, they don't do any of it. That's what that means. So ask yourself, do I actually know how they handle stress, conflict, disappointment, accountability, other people's boundaries? If not, it's too soon for the fantasy. Why love bombing feels so powerful? Love bombing hits unresolved wounds, abandonment, loneliness, being unseen, wanting safety, wanting to be chosen, right? My headache went away, guys, actually. This is not meant, this does not mean you're weak. It means you're human. Awareness is not shame, it's freedom. If you've been love bombed before, here's how you gently rewired, right? Stop romanticizing intensity. Calm does not mean boring. Calm means safe, right? Calm, peaceful environment. This is safe. Lengthen your dating timeline. Real characters show with time, not words. Dilbert, regulate your nerve system. If someone spikes anxiety, slow down. Detach fantasy from facts. Ask, what have they consistently shown me? That they piece of shit. Ay, Dios, let me stop. Choose clarity over chemistry. Chemistry fades, character stays. I'm sorry, guys. I think out loud sometimes. So, green flags that feel quiet but are powerful. Many people miss healthy love because it feels unfamiliar. So, the green flags are you don't feel the need to perform. Well, I don't perform with no one, so I don't care who it is. You don't feel rushed. You can say no without fear. They don't disappear when you're not easy. Your life expands, not shrinks. So that I think that's a very good sign. If you're doing really well for yourself and all of a sudden you're dating and everything starts going wrong, alert, alert. This is a huge sign. Step away from the man, please, or the woman. Healthy love adds, it doesn't consume. Love that is meant for you won't overwhelm your spirit. It will meet you where you are, walk at your pace, and honor your healing. Very important. Somebody who's there will support you, help you, right? Nothing else. If anything, it will help you grow. So, have you experienced love bombing before? I have. What did your body feel like at the time? Your nerve system goes crazy. It does. And even with the person just calling you, your nerve system goes crazy, your body starts going crazy, and you don't understand why. What sign do you wish you noticed earlier? What sign have I noticed? Have I wished that I noticed earlier? Instead of seeing potential, I wish I saw the real person. For some reason, when I see someone, I see what they're capable of doing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I see what they're capable of doing instead of the situation they're in now. So what I needed to know before was how to discern from who the person really is. And it's okay to like see who they can be, but not mix the two because potential is not who they are. And I needed to understand that potential doesn't work. A person needs to work on themselves first. Hi Larry, how are you? What do you think about this topic, Larry? I need someone who already did the healing, who understands themselves, a person who sets boundaries with family, friends, a person who puts you first, a person who is family oriented. It's like family first. Not just say it, but show it. A person who is working, but is working towards the family, not what people say, think, or I don't know. Listen, people are just very interesting. And when a person is not ready to have a home or to build with you, they will show you. they will say things, but it's not gonna reflect in the things that they do. A lot of people listen to what their friends have to say. Sometimes your friend is a hater. I don't know how people don't understand this. Sometimes your friend is a hater and doesn't want you with the pretty girl who's of God, who grows and evolves. Because he doesn't have a girlfriend, or he doesn't have a wife, or maybe he's with a girl who's a karmic and it's not a how would I say, is vibrating low, and the person that you're trying to date or that you're dating is high vibrating, beautiful, this and that, and they're hating, and they're gonna tell you, oh my God, don't, don't listen to her, don't do this for her. Oh, you're not gonna hang out with us to be with her. Oh my God, you're such a, I don't know, gobernado. I don't know how to say that in English, but like, come on. You guys need to open your eyes. Sometimes your family don't want the best for you. Sometimes your family are big haters too. Maybe the way they live and the way that you're living with this woman or this man is too elevated for them, and they hate looking up. Today's topic, Larry, is love bombing versus genuine love. Love bombing versus genuine love. So first, let's talk about this. Why they get confused. So your nerve system learns to associate unpredictability with chemistry, emotional intensity with connection, waiting with hope. So when someone feels activating, your body says, this feels familiar. Nah, it doesn't say this is safe. We're retraining that signal. So red flag versus nerve excitement. A red flag feels like tight chest or stomach, urgency to impress or secure. I'm not trying to impress nobody because I don't care. If you have watched me for a long time, you know I don't care. Thinking about them constantly, relief when they text, anxiety when they don't. Yeah, this was really bad in my past relationship. I had to learn to, like, throughout the years, let go of this because I didn't know what it was. It sounds like in your mind, I hope I didn't say the wrong thing. I need to be patient. Maybe I'm overthinking. I don't want to scare them away. It's early, but no, listen to yourself. It's not early. Hi, gamer. How are you? Good and high. So, behavior you're going to notice is inconsistency, mixed signals, emotional depth without reliability, vague future talk, boundary testing. This is activation, not attraction. Nerve excitement that is healthy feels like light nerves, calm, right? Curiosity without urgency, interest without fixation, ability to focus on your life. Listen, if someone comes into your life and all of a sudden you stop going to the gym, you stop doing whatever it was you were doing in your life on a regular basis, and you stop because you met someone, don't do that, please. Don't do that, because you will ruin yourself when you don't take care of yourself and your things for a person. Don't do that. If anything, the person you meet is going to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. It's going to help you elevate you, right? So it sounds like in your mind, I'm enjoying getting to know them. I'll see how this unfolds. I don't need to rush. I feel like myself. So behaviors you'll notice is consistency in communication, right? The person is not going to call you today and then call you back in 3 weeks. You know something's wrong. Please don't play the waiting game with no man. I'm definitely not. Respect for your pace, clarity, actions matching words, emotional availability. This is interest with safety. So listen, if a person likes you and is really serious about you, they are gonna show you the same way you will show them if you're interested in them. The same way. Larry, we ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I don't listen. God knows already. I don't even need to show God. He knows. The 24-hour rule, right? Which is a game changer. Mm. After a date or interaction, wait 24 hours. How about if I really like them? I gotta wait 24 hours. Do I feel more grounded or more anxious? These are things that you're gonna ask yourself. Are you more grounded or are you more anxious? If you're anxious, red flag. Did my energy expand or contract? Do you feel better with them? How do you feel? Am I calmer or checking my phone? Are you calm? Because if you're calm, that means you're secure and you trust the person. If you're not, then something's wrong. Red flag intensify with time. Healthy excitement settles. The if I do nothing test. Imagine not texting, not adjusting, not explaining, and ask, if I stay exactly as I am, does this connection still progress? If it remains effort to maintain, is a red flag. If it grows naturally, it's good. The boundary test. Set a small boundary early. I think I'm gonna make me a whole list of boundaries. I can't. I'm not free tonight. I move a bit slower emotionally. I'll get back to you tomorrow. And then watch their response. A healthy response will be understanding, steady. A person who loves you and wants to build something with you and knows that you've been through really interesting demonic relationship demonic relationships in the past is gonna understand that you've been through a process of healing and that your heart is like glued or something, and they're gonna help you heal and feel safe. They're not gonna rush you. They're not gonna trigger you. They're gonna have a lot of compassion and love for you. So a red flag is pressure, withdrawal, guilt, jokes, minimizing your boundaries. Your safety is revealed there. After this live, I will wait 24 hours. Larry, what are you gonna wait 24 hours for? Larry, don't play with me. Listen, Larry, I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say something. One sentence that resets your internal compass. Calm is not boring. Calm is safe. If something feels intense but destabilized, pause, right? Attraction that causes peace is not chemistry. It's conditioning. Stay grounded. Who made you put on your protection? What protection? Willie, what protection, Willie? Who made you put your protection? What protection, Willie? Um, I think you missed it earlier in the live, Larry. I said when you're in a situation, married, girlfriend, or just entertaining other people, and you found a person who you love or you think might be the one for you to build a life with, right? When that person shows up in your life, if you've been entertaining other people, that person who you think is the right one is going to walk away. I don't know how to fight. I'm not fighting with nobody. Just know, FYI, for anybody watching, don't come with me with drama, with your ex, with your baby moms, with your wife, with I was entertaining the neighbor, but she knows. This is something that I explained to someone. And I explained this to him. Women are very emotional. I don't care who it is, if you're paying for services with this woman. Once you see a woman more than once, they get attached to you. And even if you tell them, you know what, we're having fun, we're having intimacy, but I'm still looking for that one. and I'm gonna, stop seeing you when I find that one. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna, hi, hi Venus, how are you? Your bonnet that covers your head. Oh, yeah, I had a slight headache when I started doing the video. Well, actually, when I started preparing for the video, I got a slight headache. So I, yeah, I put it on. Well, not I put it on. I had it on because I sleep with covering my head. So, and because a lot of men have this thing in their head, if they're paying someone for services or whatever it is to be with them intimate, that they're not gonna get attached. We're emotional beings. They're gonna get attached. They're gonna feel some type of way when you move on to this woman that now all of a sudden you feel like you like. And not only that, spiritually, you're creating trauma bond. You're literally just getting all these different energies and low vibrating things from people. So stay by yourself. Stay by yourself until you find the right one. Can you guys do that? Stay by yourself until you find the right one. Stop sleeping around with everybody. Stop entertaining other people. Don't they have like toys for men? I mean, I know they have toys for women. I'm just saying, get a blow up doll or something. A blow up doll doesn't have a negative energy and a spirit to transfer to you. All these people that are knowingly sleeping or being with you while you find the right one, they're probably sleeping with other people too. You're transferring energies when you're doing that. You're creating emotional ties. I don't know how to explain it. You're creating a tie that even after you're not with them, you still carry something off them, like in you. I don't know how to explain that. And it's something you don't see, so you don't really, but if you think about that, every time you have, you know, some kind of intimacy with a woman, man, whatever, you're creating energetically this tie that after you're going to need to release, cleanse, and God knows how long it's going to take you depending on what's going on with the other person. You need to be careful, guys. You guys got to be careful. Stop being with people because you're bored or you're waiting for the right one to spend a life with. But then when you meet them, you have all these hoes who are trying to destroy you, and they're probably smiling in your face like, oh, you found the right one. Okay, yeah, that's cool. We won't be together anymore. That's fine. Blah blah blah. That's bullshit. She gonna start doing witchcraft. She gonna start passing by your house. She gonna do something. She probably even message the woman you're with and be like, hey, you know what? You know what I was doing with your man last week? I'm just saying. I'm learning a lot today. You are, Paul. I'm glad. Oh, you had a headache. After this live, it will disappear. Yes, Larry, help me with that. Actually, Larry, I wanted to talk to you about something. I'm gonna message you because you weren't in my live. You weren't in my live the other night, but there's something I've been contemplating. Contemplating? It's nothing bad, guys. It's hello, my beautiful soul. Hi, Q World. Hi, Sandeep. How are you? Um. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to change the direction where this live is going, but it has to do with what I talked about on my last live. I don't know, my last live, no, 2 or 3 lives ago at night. I was talking about communicating with spirits. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm fine, my sweet soul. I'm glad you're doing well. So guys, please stop. If you're watching this video, just stay by yourself, work on your healing, work on yourself, go to the gym, eat healthy, go read a book, go play pool, go do something with your friends, travel, I don't know. Calm your mind until you meet that right person, because once you start vibrating at a certain level, very high, right? Because you're loving yourself. Everything is not about intercourse. When you start vibrating high, right? And God sees that. They're gonna, you're gonna vibrate at the same level at this woman that you're waiting for, and you're gonna meet somehow, right? And you will be ready. But if you have all these situations around you, you don't think it's a problem. The person you're entertaining is a problem. And a good woman, or a woman who you want as your wife and to build a life with, is not going to entertain that. She's gonna walk away. I'm just telling you. She's not like the rest. She's gonna walk away. She's not gonna stay for the nonsense. So attraction that causes peace is not chemistry, it's conditioning, guys. Feel so peaceful right here, right now. Very peaceful. The right connection won't hijack your nerve system. It will need it, right? You're not afraid of love. You're learning to recognize healthy love. I'm literally recognizing healthy love right now. Like, seriously. Ay, Dios mío. Anyway, let's talk about what the Bible has to say about love bombing and genuine love. I'm your biggest fan, my sweet soul. You look awesome today. Thank you, cute world. How are you feeling, Sandeep? Have you been meditating? Have you been working on yourself? So, real love is patient, not rushed. 1 Corinthians 13:4. I need to practice my, you know, the Bible books and stuff. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Love bombing rushes connection. Biblical love waits, observes, and grows. If someone presses you to move fast emotionally, spiritually, or relationally, that is not biblical love. Patience is a fruit of love. Words alone are not proof of love. 1 John 3:18. Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with action and truth. These people, especially men, they will tell you everything you want to hear. Especially men with money. They think that just giving you a bunch of stuff is just somehow gonna brainwash you or something. Like, you still gonna get dumped. Mess around and find out. I'm just Ay, Dios mío, I need to stop. Um Love bombing uses big words early. God says love is proven by consistent action over time. If the if the words are loud but the character is untested, slow down. It is a trap to dedicate something and want only later to consider one's vows. Fast commitment fast commitments before understanding is danger. So you don't know a person, you don't know them at all. Know them at a soul level first. I know he might be handsome, he might be cute, he might be tall, he might be. Get to know him at a soul level. Ay, Dios mío. I hope God doesn't send me no cute person and listen. Ay, Dios mío, I can't. Don't promise yourself, your body, your future, or your calling too quickly. Genuine love does not pressure before trust is built. Peace is a sign of God. Colossians 3:15. Let the peace of God rule in your hearts. Love bombing often creates anxiety, obsession, emotional highs and lows. God's guidance comes with peace, not chaos. If you start dating or talking to a person, something happens, his wife calls you, his neighbor, whomever, or the side chick, or whomever he's paying to be with, is causing you problems, that's a red flag. Run. Hi, Fidel. How are you? How are you feeling? I always respect you, lost my beautiful soul. Thank you, Sandeep. You believe in soul connection, my sweet soul. I believe in soul connection, yes. And I need my soul connection to hurry up because we got trips to take and places to be. And he's running a little late. I don't know. Something is holding him up. Maybe his hoes, his hoes are holding him up. I don't know. You know what's funny? Oh my God. Listen, I asked my cards, right? What's going on with my soulmate? Where is he? I tell you, I kid you not. The whole table was full of women. It was like he came out as the emperor and a whole bunch of women, all size, colors. Even there was an empress. There was all of them. The cute, the ugly, the hoe, the perpay, the internet. Everything came out on the table, and I just looked at it and I was like, God, I know, I know you're not sending me a man. I don't know. I wonder if my soulmate is like famous or something, or is he famous, very rich or something, or he's like very cute or something. Listen, I never seen so many women on the table, and I was like, God, I know you're not sending me a man who has a bunch of hoes competing for him, because it looked like they were all like competing for him or something. Maybe that's why. I think that's the held up. I think my soulmate is being held up by the big asses and tits and all these women, and I'm talking about, rich women, poor women, all kinds of women, in person and online. Insane. I was like, I'm still thinking about it. I don't listen. This is a this is a message to God and the universe. My soulmate, please be strong and let go all them hoes, cause I am not dealing with none of that. I like my trees. I like my birds. I don't do drama. I don't know. I don't do none of that. Do none of that. It was insane. I never seen anything like that. It's crazy. The peace of God passes all understanding. That's very true, Larry. Do you know one thing, dear? I think I have a soul connection with you, my sweet soul. Oh, really, Sandeep? You think you have a soul connection with me? Yeah, you think so? Don't worry. You're gonna find your soulmate as long as you're working in yourself. You cannot live in chaos and expect to meet a woman in peace that lives in a peaceful, calm environment. Let me say that again. You cannot live in chaos. And when I mean chaos, it's like the social media hoes and the people around you and your ex and your ex-wife, and everybody is fighting for you, and you got all these problems and situations, right? You cannot come to a woman who lives at peace and bring all that over here. Don't do that. I don't think you'll be able to. You won't. Every time, and that's another thing. If a woman has a really strong connection with God, and she lives at peace, and she's already like on her purpose, when you try coming forward towards her, something is gonna happen to stop you because you're not ready. Because God knows if that's a woman for you and you come with this nonsense, she's gonna be like, no, no. And all she could do is run away. You're gonna scare her away. Listen, I don't know. You asked about your soulmate. You really want to know? You want to know his location? I want to know everything, Larry. Are you gonna tell me? Who's this man, Larry? Do you know who this man is? Does anybody know my soulmate, please? And who is he? I mean, apparently it's a Boaz, because that Ruth, story in the Bible comes often. I'm talking about not only every time I open the Bible, but also like videos I watch on YouTube. This Boaz thing is like following me around. And it's very cute and stuff, but listen, I'm telling you, when I saw all those women, I was like, who the hell is my man? Like, who is he? And why does he have all these, who are all these hoes? I mean, I'm just saying. He must be very interesting. Anyways, peace is a sign of God. Colossians 3:15. Let the peace of God rule in your hearts. Okay, so God guidance comes with peace, not chaos. I already said that. If a connection disrupts your peace, your sleep, or your clarity, pay attention. I'm not paying attention. I'm telling him to go somewhere with it. Discernment protects the wise. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Guarding your heart is not being cold, it's being wise. I'm definitely guarding my heart because these hoes ain't loyal. The Bible does not say give your heart quickly. It says guard it carefully. I'm definitely guarding my heart, guys. Listen, I tend to fall in love really hard. I don't know why. True love honors boundaries. Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourself. Love bombers push boundaries. God love honors them. So godly love honors them. Someone who truly cares will not rush your healing, guilt you for slowing down, get angry when you say no. According to the Bible, love is patient, peaceful, proven over time, respectful of boundaries, and rooted in truth, not intensity. Again, love is patient, is peaceful, proven over time, meaning you're doing and showing this person, not just talking. And rooted in truth. Something that I really dislike is someone who lies. Don't lie to me. Don't do it. Because I'm not gonna believe anything you say. I don't care what you say. I don't care how hard the truth is. You need to be truthful. Tell me the truth. I'll forgive you, but I'm not gonna believe you after that. I'm just saying. Love bombing may feel spiritual, emotional, or exciting, but God's love never confuses, pressures, or overwhelms, right? James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God, and it will be given. Discernment is a gift, peace is confirmation, and time reveals truth. Yeah, well, I think that it took me a long time to see the truth in certain people. I don't know. It took a little too long. I could have learned all that in the first year. I didn't have to wait so many. You res- you restricted me from asking. I respected your will. You restricted me from asking. Asking what, Larry? I restricted you from asking? Oh, from like, tell me, Larry. Tell me, Larry. I want to know. Who's this man? You know his name, location, and everything? Where he at? What's the question, cute world? You look like you lost some excessive fat. So basically, you look cleaner. What? What do you mean I lost fat? Hi, Jay. How are you? Hi, David. How are you? Why you so many girls like toxic and bad guys? My sweet soul. That's a good question because a woman who is not in her purpose, who has not healed or is doing the healing work, who doesn't have that connection with God, who doesn't know any better. I would say doesn't know any better, falls in love with the wrong thing because they don't know what the right thing is. They lack direction. Cute world. In all you're getting, get wisdom. Yes, if you don't have the wisdom, if you don't know, like for example, me in my past relationship, I just didn't know. Like, I was one to think, well, if I love this person and I feel this way, I should try my best to elevate him and help him see what he's doing wrong and make him improve his life and help him in his healing. But I came to understand you're not responsible for anybody's healing. You're responsible for you. You're not responsible for anybody else's healing. So I was so busy carrying other people in my life that I was neglecting myself. I wasn't growing. I wasn't elevating. I wasn't, you know, noticing the things around me or getting the wisdom that I needed or connecting to God the way I should have, because I just had so much that I had to carry. Not only family, friends, and everyone, that I was like neglecting myself. So I think wisdom is what it is, You look slimmer, my lady. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, thank you, Jay. Every time someone says I look slimmer, I feel like my ass got smaller. I'm like, do I still have an ass? I'm serious too. I look slimmer. Maybe it's the black. I think it's the black. I'm the same. I feel like I'm still like almost 200 pounds. I am. I just have the right weight in the right places. Wisdom is the application of knowledge. Yeah, it is. So let's see, guys. Let's see what the Bible has to say about today's message. What does the Bible have to say? Larry, I'm going to wait for your message. You're going to tell me who my Boaz is? You are right, my sweet friend. Yes, Sandeep. It's just a lack of knowledge. It really is. Like for example, I had this girl. She's like planning her whole life with this man, right? She just met him. She had Valentine's plans, she had vacation plan, and he cheated. And she's still telling me how, well, if he still, we had this vacation plan, if he still wants to go forward with this vacation, I'm gonna go with him. Like, I had to give her a whole speech about that. Wisdom, breath solution, and way out of situations and challenges. That's very true, but sometimes it's hard, especially if you love a person. I came to understand that some connections are very spiritual, and they can be very spiritual to teach you a lesson, not because you're meant to be with this person forever. And it's hard to detach from those connections because it's very spiritual. Anyways, let me see. What does the Bible have to say today? Proverbs 22. What is this about? He So it says, God does not want our sacrifice or time, energy, and money. He wants our hearts, our complete love and devotion. We may be able to bribe people, but we cannot bribe God. God's help, but even with God's help, we still must do our part and prepare. So God helps us, but you need to do the work. Pretty much that's what it's saying here. God will accomplish his purpose, and he will be able to use you if you have done your part by being well prepared. Why I feel like God is talking to me. The book of Proverbs describe life the way, or live the way it should be, or life the way life should be. So this is Proverbs 22, guys. This is a message for whomever. You guys are welcome to go read it. Very interesting. So God says you need to do the work. He can help you, but gotta do the work. You need to apply his word, not just read it, right? I can't sit here and talk to you guys about love bombing and all these things and doing the right thing and being fair and not apply it in my life. What's the point of that? If I'm not living the word of God, who am I to be sitting here talking to you guys about it, right? You need to do the work. It says, teach your children to choose the right way. Hmm. Very interesting. In Proverbs 24, as this Bible just turned the page, the wind is helping me. Huh, buy the truth and don't sell it. Here we go again. That buy the truth and don't sell it is very often here in this channel. Your eyes will see strange sights and your mind will imagine confusing things. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Ooh. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they will rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. I don't know. This was like advice for you guys. So Proverbs 22 and 24, guys, you guys can go read it and see what it says. And it's also a warning to whomever I guess is watching me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with people of God. Because you will watch them fall, but they will get up and you will get the only smackdown from God, not from them. Wisdom breeds solutions and way out of situations, challenges. Maximum maximum girls only want rich guy, not right and humble soul. Soul is very pure, but money is temporary satisfaction of life. I think, my beautiful soul. That's very true, cute girl. I love the way you open your Bible to choose where to read. Yeah, a pastor in a church told me that's playing that I shouldn't play Russian roulette with the Bible. Who is he to tell me how to play with my Bible? Yeah, Larry. I don't know. I just open it up. Usually, sometimes I will hold my Bible, and let's say if I'm going through something, I ask God and I say, God, what do you have to say about this? And I usually open it to the right advice. It's insane. God is great. Yes, cool world. Emmanuel, do you know that I do really like you? Emmanuel, you really like me? How are you, Emmanuel? Where are you from? I'm glad that you really like me. That's very nice. Like and subscribe. It's very nice that you really like me. That's very nice. The birds are already surrounding me. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Usually when I have the mic, you guys can hear them. They're the cutest thing ever. But God has a master plan for every pure soul, my beautiful sweet soul. I like you, my sweet soul. Yeah, God has a plan for everybody. You just need to, and it's not a race. It's not who gets on the purpose first or who whatever. We all have lessons we need to learn, and we just need to learn them. And as long as you do the right thing and do things intention with good intentions from your heart, you should be fine. Be fair. Stop playing with different partners while you wait for the right one. That's all it is to life. And I don't understand how for some people it's so hard to not lie, to not go around just hurting people. And how can you go around hurting people while you wait for the right one? How is God going to send you the right one? Because even though you don't think you're hurting the people that you're entertaining yourself with, they have a heart too. They fall in love, and that's pretty much playing with them and their feelings. Who is he to tell you how to open your Bible? See, you're a whole bunch of fun. I'm serious. I'm not even playing. This pastor, man, I don't know. People have their own way of communicating with God or their own relationship with God. I don't judge uh, whatever relationship or whatever way that you communicate with God. It's none of my business. That's between you and God. But the way I communicate with God and the way I do things, people got to respect that. I really don't care if they don't. I'm just saying. And that's another thing also. When I find my husband, I hope he is very understanding, because the things that I do, my spirituality, and this, how would I explain it? This season of my life, I would say, I'm not changing anything. And if I do change some things throughout the years, it might be because, I don't know, things change, I evolve. There's different ways of doing things. But I'm not arguing with anyone, especially anyone near me, about the things that I do and the things that I believe in right now. Because I am in a learning process, I'm evolving and growing, and I need to understand things my way, you know, slowly at my pace. Because I know there's some men that think, oh, I'm going to go into her life and I'm going to change the way she sees things. You're not doing that. You're going to get kicked out of my energy. That's all you're going to get. That's as far as you're going to get. But I know that I have strong past soul connection with you, my sweet, beautiful goddess. So, Sandeep, you think you have strong connections with me? You think so? I don't know. Mac Davis, good evening, Carolina. How you doing? Mac Davis, how are you? How are you feeling? How's life treating you? Where have you been? Some people who about hurting others. That's why the Bible says the heart of a man is desperately wicked. So it takes wisdom to discern the heart and intent of men. Yeah. Well, humans don't see you, right? They don't see your intentions and what you're planning in your little head. But God sees your heart. He sees your intention. He sees what you're doing. And he sees that you don't care about the people you're hurting. He sees that. And that's where the problem comes in, because judgment and punishment does not come from men. Even though you can meet a crazy that gets a bat and and destroys you, your car, and everything. But judgment comes from God, and that's what you should be scared of. People have it all wrong. People think, oh, I'm cheating, or I'm doing this and I'm deceiving this person. Oh, they don't see my intentions. They don't see what I'm doing. God is literally watching you. And it might take a year or two. You might even have 30 years being an a-hole and playing with everybody. Bye, Sandeep. You've been hiding, Mike Davis? Well, I'm glad that you're back. But you know, God, people have it all wrong. And this is something that I told in my past relationship, I kept saying, you who do you think you're fooling? You think you're fooling people, like your family, your friends. You're not fooling anybody. God is watching you, and for some reason they're not scared. I don't know. They're not scared, or they don't believe in it. I don't know. You should be scared. Just because your wife or your girlfriend was not in the motel with you does not mean God didn't see you. Ay, Dios mío. I don't know. Humans are weird. Men look at the outside, but God sees the inside. Yes. People, you can like I keep, I tell people, you can lie to me, you can betray me, you can do whatever. You and your family can hide everything from me and make me look like a fool, but God is watching you. You're not fooling anyone. Hi, Lincoln. How are you? How are you feeling? Where have you been? So, even for women or men, if you have been betrayed and lied to and cheated on, don't worry about it. Forgive that person and move on. They didn't get away with anything. You have to pay and have accountability for everything that you do in this world. Absolutely everything. And I stand on that. And it's really sad to see the aftermath of the things that you do. Sooner or later, you can have, 6 partners, and all of them you betray them and took advantage of them. And then one day, God says enough and makes you eat the ground you walk on. So, my God, my headache is like not there anymore. Guys, I'm really glad you enjoy the topic. Anything else you guys want to talk about? You just quietly just looking at me. I feel like just sitting here and enjoying my birds. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm good. What about you, Carolina? Katarina. I love how you spell my name. That's not how you spell it, but thank you, Lincoln. That sounds cute. Katarina. Ay, Dios mío. Katarina. I'm doing well. I'm glad you're here, and I really hope that you're working on yourself, right? You're moving your body daily, you're grounding yourself, however it is you choose to do that. I really hope that your life is very peaceful like mine. I am definitely enjoying this season of my life. It's very quiet and peaceful. I have a feeling my life is about to get, become a lot of fun, a lot of traveling, a lot of excitement, a lot of adventures. I've been hiding for a very long time, almost 2 years now, hiding and in pure stillness. I think I'm ready to step out and have some fun. A little more fun than the one I've been having. Your headache subsided in your life. You will much better after the life. Praise to be God. You think so, Larry? Yeah. I don't know. When I was preparing for this live, I don't know why my head started hurting. That was really strange. Like I had to pause, and I'm like, why is my head hurting? Right as I prepare, like as I started printing, because I was thinking about what should I talk about, and I feel like we should talk about more often, about relationships. It seems a lot of people in this channel are struggling with relationships. They're going through a lot. They long and want like that true love and that union. But most of the people, most of us, we're in a very toxic, narcissistic relationship, and it's so hard for us to move forward, and we don't know how to move forward. I'm telling you from my experience, because it's like I think about all those years that I spent, I guess, learning, those lessons and growing and evolving, and, my awakening and all that stuff. Sometimes you sit and think, you're like, how will my next relationship look like? Would I trust it? Is this person gonna come and show me what a good man is, what a good man is supposed to do? Is this person gonna love me correctly? uh would I fall in love again the same way with such a strong feeling? Because if I want to, I want a connection that I'm in love with, that is strong, that is at a soul level, not just you're cute or I like you or you might do X, Y, and Z for me. No, I don't want that. I want a connection that when I think of you, you call me. And then when you think of me, I call you, or something like that. Like, we have that strong soul level connection that if something is happening to my person, that I feel it, like that. That's how connected I want to be. You want me to go to Kenya? I've never been to Kenya. Lincoln, there's a lot of beautiful places there. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to start sending me flights. Start sending me flights, guys. You guys already know my name. You guys know my email. Send me the flights. Send me the hotel. Send me the vacation package with the dates. And we cool. I'll go wherever you want me to go. I'll come. Start sending those vacations. Let's start manifesting those vacations. I'm ready to have some fun. I'm ready to go to beaches and mountains and meditate on top of mountains and sunsets, and I'm ready. All those interesting adventures out there. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming your way. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna do videos to show you. I did say that last time I went to the Dominican Republic, and I haven't uploaded not one video. But I did do lives from there, so that place was amazing. I'm gonna see if I put a video together so you guys can see the place. That place was beautiful, very beautiful. So for those of you that are here inviting me places, send me the flight. I'll come. Yes, I can fly you out. Big dog, come fly me out. What are you gonna send, the private jet? Come on down, Habibi. Send me those vacations. I'm ready. And I know that the person, what's so interesting? I know that the person I'm meant to be with have been through a really nasty, interesting breakup as well. Their girl or wife or whatever was toxic, probably cheated, was total narcissist, treated them really bad. It's like I went through the situation, and I know that my soulmate went through the exact same thing. So I understand that his healing is gonna have to be very intense, or is very intense right now. Because how, as a man, do you pursue a woman and give her your all when in the back of your mind you're thinking about this hoe who mistreated you, treated you like shit, and betray you, and your heart left your heart in pieces. And I'm pretty sure even if when I meet this soulmate, they're gonna be looking at me like she's so beautiful. She's what I think is everything I need. But then there's gonna be this doubt in the back of your mind, you know, and this person is gonna have to walk forward by faith. Take that leap of faith, because I have a feeling that their heart is so destroyed from past situations that it's like, because I'm pretty sure he has everything he wants to give me, but it's gonna have to be like a blind leap of faith. I don't know why I feel like that. It's gonna have to be a blind leap of faith. Like he's gonna have to go towards me and give me 100, even though he doubts it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, especially if you might think that because of the things that you went through, that you're not worthy of this woman, and that might also make you feel like you shouldn't step forward. Because that, what about if she rejects me? What if I'm not what she's looking for? And those self-doubt and all those confusion in your mind might make you lose out on something beautiful. So Hawaii it is. We're going to Hawaii, big dog. Let's go. I never been to Hawaii. I heard it's beautiful over there. I'm sure Hawaii has this amazing spot treatment. I just thought Hawaii and a spa treatment. Oh my God. Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Big dog. What if they didn't, though? What if they didn't what? If they didn't go through like a situation, that'd be amazing, because that means they won't have any doubt coming towards me. Their heart is strong. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they were the bad ones and they're healing. Maybe they were their narcissists in the past relationship, but now they want to heal and do the work. Is that what you're saying? It could be like that too. But I feel like a narcissist is not gonna do the healing in 1 or 2 days. It's gonna look like, oh, 3 years ago, you know, my girl left me because I was a narcissist and I did the healing work, and now I'm ready for you, baby. It's gonna look like that, you know. It's gonna look like that. But whatever it is, it's going to be a situation where the other person have been through like a deep healing in becoming better and elevating, because they need to meet the person at the same level that the other person is. You know? You know? I didn't join this program on time. Please, can you explain the topic? McDavis, oh, we're talking about he's like, I didn't join the program in time. We're talking about love bombing and genuine interest. McDavis, what do you think about this? I started with, not everyone who comes in strong is in love. Some are trying to hook you before you can see clearly. And today I'm teaching you how to spot love bombing versus genuine interest, early, calm, and without confusion. That's what we were talking about today. Love bombing and genuine interest. What do you think about that, Mike Davis? Have you been the one doing the love bombing? Have you been the one doing the love bombing, or have you been the one giving genuine love? What part of what side of the story are you in? I'm 41. I always given genuine love. And I always been the one who have been love bombed. You know, my heart, I don't know. I don't know why my heart is so nice. Even after a person betrays me and does all these bad things to me, I'm still nice. Like, they come to me for help and I help them. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to be mean, but it doesn't come out. I think God skipped in me the, when people do something bad to you, be bad to them or hate them or do something mean towards them. I don't know. God skipped that part. I need to learn how to do that. You're looking for true love, Mike Davis. This is why I was talking about this in this channel, because we're all looking for true love. And I was saying earlier that you cannot look for true love and be entertaining other people. If you know that a woman is not what you're looking for, don't entertain her, don't sleep with her. Some people just want, you know, temporary pleasure while they're waiting for the love of their life. Don't do that, because it's going to cause problems later on. I'm in the part of loving and not being loved. Welcome to the club, Mike Davis. Welcome to the club. The loving and not being loved. But you know what it is? When you know a person doesn't love you, like me, for example, if I know a person doesn't love me, I stop loving that person, right? You need to hold back and say, they don't love me. Pour all that love to yourself. Like, work on yourself. Go to the gym, eat healthy, read a book, whatever it is that you need to do. Make sure you're moving your body daily so that you can have the mental clarity and you can meet people who love you. You cannot continue loving someone who doesn't, who clearly, because sometimes clearly the person will tell you, I don't love you. Not only do you see that they don't love you, they're telling you they don't love you. Why will you keep on loving a person who doesn't? And sometimes it hurts really bad, and all you can say is, because this is what I've done, God, please remove this feeling that I have for this person when I know clearly that this person doesn't love me. Help me heal this part of me. And every day you will see that less and less and less this person is going to leave your emotions, and that love that you feel becomes, less and less every day. That's actually what I've been doing here for the past year and a half now. Fighting what I was feeling, because I'm telling you, it was very strong, and it was like, clearly the person doesn't care. Carolina, what are you doing? You're not miss Fix It. You're not Miss I'm gonna save this man. Some people are diabolical. Some people are bad. Some people are bad, and they're not gonna change. Some people are narcissistic and they're not gonna change, and it's gonna take years for them to change. Now, if you want to stop your life and now move forward, right? If you want to stop your life and not move forward and wait years, if you want to waste another 10 years of your life waiting for someone to change, you can do that. But some people are not meant for change. Some people are not meant for elevation. Some people are not meant to move forward. So why will you stop your life? Because let me tell you this, if you work on yourself and you continue moving forward, right? Removing this person entirely from your heart, your life, your energy, whatever, you could do a cord cutting, which is you say out loud, any emotional attachment or any energies that are attached to me, I release them with love. And just say it. I release any energies that have been attached to me in my past. I release them with love. I would like to move forward and find a soulmate or someone, a wife, whatever you want to, however you want to say it. Maybe I need to come to the USA and see if I find love. What? Mike Davis, you don't need to go anywhere to find love. The person that God has for you, you're going to meet them. Everything is already planned. You're going to meet them. You're going to find them. But you need to be ready to find them. Because if you still, like for example, if you still in love with your ex, how is God going to allow you to meet a good woman who's going to love you? Because then all you're going to do is hurt that woman because you're in love with somebody else. You understand? So you need to be ready. And you need to sit and think, am I still in love with my ex? Have I not released my past? What am I feeling right now? Am I ready to move forward? Am I ready to love someone else? Because sometimes we think we're ready, and just because, we left a past person, we think we're ready, but we're not. You not being with your past person does not mean that you're ready. Because maybe you're just lonely and want someone. But then you need to understand that if you haven't healed yourself or stopped loving, the past situation, if that past situation is still affecting you, all you're going to do is hurt the person that you meet, and it's not fair to them. So that's why you need to stay alone, work on yourself, and then, slowly get in there into the dating world and talking to people and stuff like that. Hi, Keep Shining. How are you? Good evening. I don't do that. Once I move on, I move on. Once you move on, you move on. Mostly men think that, but then some feelings and some things still linger in there, like why shouldn't love me, why this, why that. There's some parts of you that still need to be healed. You need to sit with yourself and make sure that you're ready to move on. I feel like I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to date. I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to have fun. I might side eye the person that comes forward towards me. You might get this face. You might have to show me for sure that you're serious. And next thing you know, you might steal my heart. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna steal my heart. I can't control. You need to talk to God about that. That I can't control. I can't be like, oh my God, he's so cute, and then I fall in love. That's not how it works. I feel like either you have the chemistry and the bond with someone or you don't. And I'm not out here looking for people or looking for anything. I don't do that. Thank you. Keep shining. Can you hear me clearly? I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you this fine evening? You look very relaxed. Thank you. Keep shining. I am very relaxed. So beautiful today. It's like 80 degrees here. It's very nice. Very nice and peaceful. I really like it. I wish you guys were all here. We could have a nice barbecue. It's so beautiful out. Really, really beautiful, guys. Yes, well and clear. We're talking about I don't know if you heard the topic. Keep shining. We're talking about love bombing and genuine interest and knowing the difference. What is love bombing and what is a genuine interest? When a guy really likes you and wants something serious with you and really loves you, and he's not just coming to play games because you cute. How to know the difference. And we're also talking about which side are you on? Are you on the my ex ain't shit side, or are you on the I wasn't I was a narcissist and treated people badly and now I'm healing? Or are you healing from a narcissist and you have a good heart? uh And I'm in the side of, I've dealt with so many narcissists, and now, thank you. You guys went and got food and didn't get me none. This is all you got me. Where's my burger or something? You even got me a cheeseburger? Nothing. Why you didn't even tell me you were going to McDonald's?
I didn't go, Adrian did.
That's not nice. These kids went to McDonald's and they got me fries. Fries? Like, where's my burger?
Jerry, you want some chicken nuggets?
Where's my burger?
At McDonald's. Like,
You know, when you go to McDonald's and a cheeseburger and the fries,
that's a whole meal.
this is a whole meal. I don't eat chicken nuggets.
That's basically a burger just without the bread, the lettuce, and everything else.
I don't like that here. That's like for kids.
Aren't you a kid in spirit?
I'm a kid in spirit, but I don't like that. She looks just like you, yeah. You guys saw the video of me and my daughter? She always want to do TikTok. It's the cutest thing. She's about to go to college, guys, in the summer. She graduates in May. I feel some type of way. I need to find my soulmate before the summer. Because I'm going to be very bored without my daughter. She's the one that goes with me everywhere. I need to plan me a little vacation. She's usually the one that comes with me everywhere. Paul, you have been very quiet about this topic. You guys are not saying anything. Which side of the fence are you guys in? Are you guys the narcissist, or are you guys the ones with the pure heart who have been with in bad relationships? Are you guys all single? It seems like we're all single here, man. I don't know. Seems like we're all single, looking for our soulmate. We're in a healing stage right now. Let's go to the Canary Islands. I'm bringing my mom. EQB, take me with you, EQB. I already told you, send me my flight and hotel. I'm coming. I'm coming with your mom. You can bring your mom. It's fine. Me and your mom are going to be chilling by the beach. Grounding. I'll be grounding with your mom, EQB, on the beach. I could picture it too. Be like, Doña, come over here. Sit right here. Put your feet on the ground. You imagine me doing that with somebody's mom? You're going to be like, this crazy lady. Interesting. I'm on the side of understanding and recognizing. But I completely understand when you say love bombing and actually wisely choosing love. Yeah. I have a pure heart. You have a pure heart, Paul? Yeah. Beach vibes. Yes, keep shining. Beach vibes. Actually, the person who said on the live that they were taking me on a paper vacation, and I even made a video because somebody on Instagram messaged me. The video that I showed with the little cartoon on a paper plane, someone sent me that video and said, "How is your paper vacation?" So the guy that was talking to me on my live, he commented on the video and he said, "No, I didn't mean paper vacation." He said, "Let's go to Puerto Rico." I said, "Let's go." When we going? Yeah, the beach sounds really good right now. It could be. Send me my flight. Honestly, most relationships ending are more 50-50 than 80-20. It just takes growth to see it. So you're saying that when a relationship ends, it's not really one side. It's more like it's both of our faults. Is that what you're saying? When are you coming to DR? Paul, you're in the Dominican Republic? Send me my flight, Paul. I'll come to DR. I'll come to DR. I already told you guys. You guys got my email. Send me my flight. I'm ready to go anywhere around the world. I'm ready. Exactly. Sometimes the fault is two people with different values that didn't see it at first. That's very interesting and it's very true. I definitely see your point, Sir Mod. You know why? Because with my past relationship, like I mentioned before, we both moved in having two kids. They were both small. They were similar in age. And I took my kids to Sunday school, to Bible study. They were part of the church service, the Catholic church that is. They did all their sacraments. And the person I was with didn't want their kids participating. And he said that he wants his kids to learn about God when they get older so that they can decide if they want to believe in God or not when they're older. So we definitely saw things in a different way. But for some reason, as the relationship progressed, he was kind of going along with me, making me feel like he was doing or interested in the same things and the same beliefs as me. When in reality, if you think about it, no, he was not. He had a totally different mindset. Yes, I'm in Santo Domingo. Paul, send me the flight. Where are you taking me? I went to the Dominican tree house in Santo Domingo. Well, no, in Samaná. Amazing. If you go back, you're able to see the videos. The Dominican tree house, guys, is amazing. It's like little trees up in a jungle somewhere. The people are so nice. I met one of the owners. The adventures, the things that they do, everything. Oh my God. I even did meditation, a guided meditation on the beach and a guided meditation by a waterfall that they have. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Hi, Aliu. How are you? My day is going fine. Kevin, I'm okay. I'm just eating fries, cold fries that my kids gave me. Exactly. That's how resentment builds. And on your end, you feel unfulfilled. Yes. Keep shining said chips. That's very true. That's very true. That's why it's very important, guys, to know on a soul level. I'm talking about inside. What does a person think? How does he feel? What does he believe in? How does he deal with trauma? How does he deal with his family? How does he keep boundaries? How does he? Let me tell you something that my ex did. Let's talk about it. My God. Listen, let me tell you something that happened. And I'm talking about, we already had like 5, 6 years in the relationship. Let me tell you what happened in my relationship. And this is like a true story. This is no bluff. I'm going to tell you. So one evening, me and my person, right? My partner, boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, and his mom, we went out to eat. And we went to this restaurant, very nice, right? We sat down. 2 minutes later, a waiter came. My partner, he lost his ex um wife, right? She passed, and that's why he lives with two kids. That's how I met him. So his mom at the table where I'm sitting says to the waiter, "Hi, how are?" Very. She's an old lady. She's like in her 70 something. I think she's like 80 something now. I don't know. But she says, "Hi, how are you? Oh, do you know I have a widow son who is looking for a wife?" Again, me and her son already had like 5, 6 years in the relationship. And I'm sitting at the table. The only son that was widowed was him. So for her to say that, it was no mistake. She said to the waiter, "Oh my God, you're so pretty. You know, I have a widowed son who's looking for a wife." And I just looked at my person. He stood quiet. He didn't say a word. He didn't say anything to his mom. When we got home, I didn't talk. When we sat there, we didn't talk. I didn't talk at all. And I told him, I'm like, "You think it was okay for your mom to say that?" You know what his response was? His response was, "You know, she's old. How are you going to start beef or problems with an old lady?" If it was the other way around and my mom said some dumb thing like that, embarrassing my person, I would have went off on her. I would have went off on her. I would have got, and now that I think about it, I should have just gotten up from the table and left. I should have went home. But now I play that, I play all the things back and I'm like, all the things that I've been through with this dumbass, how did I not see, the lack of boundaries and things like that? The things he didn't do. He didn't defend the relationship. He didn't defend me. He didn't say anything. Oh, because his mom is old. Get out of here. She's old, but she knows exactly what she was saying. Rosalinda, hi. Kevin, you have cats? I do. Michael, hey, honey. Hi, how are you? Michael, my day is going well. Pretty heartbreaking that he said nothing. Kevin, you can be my friend. He said absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Talk to me about that. He didn't say a word. All he said was, "My mom is old. How are you gonna start something with my mom?" A little crazy. You're a dream for every man clever enough to see it. Wow. I don't think the person I was with is clever. I seriously believe he seriously got a mental health issue. Like he's not okay from up here. Because for the life of me, I try to understand. And it's okay for me not to understand. Some people really have issues in their head. So I don't know. But a lot of things along those lines have happened in the relationship for way too long. Oh, she knows he was talking where he shouldn't. But from what you explained, you both were done for a minute because when men are done, we don't protect or give 100. No, but this is way before. This is way before we started having problems. We started having problems when we had like at year 7. Because then at year 7, I started analyzing things and I was like, this does not seem right. The relationship is not moving anywhere. We're not moving forward. We're not doing anything. But It can be that he was cheating and talking to other people. And this is why his mom was okay with disrespecting me, because she saw that her son was cheating and doing things. I seriously think that's what it was. He didn't take me seriously, and then she was just going along. What a nice breeze view in the background. Rockstock. How are you, Rockstock? Listen, I saw your videos. I didn't know you had similar conversations and you talked about things similar to what I do. I had no idea. No idea. And then I started watching your videos on my phone, and they didn't have sound. They only had like the picture. Like it wasn't even showing us a video. And I was like, this is so nice. He has a bunch of videos, but they don't talk. So I was a bit confused of why wasn't I, I had to change the device so I could listen to your videos. But very interesting. But Ras Talk, am I even saying that right? Rag Talk? Don't judge me. Why you don't do lives? You don't do lives? We should do a live together. We should talk about a topic. I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. You pick the topic. Maybe it will be different from what I usually talk about. But we should definitely do a live together. Why you don't go live? I see that you post videos, shorts and long videos, but I don't see that you go live. Are you camera shy? I mean, if you're doing videos, I don't think you're camera shy. But we should definitely do a video together. We're over here talking about love and love bombing and the difference between love bombing and, a genuine relationship, and how we miss all the signs. I seriously, before, I saw every red flag as a little heart. I saw every red flag as a red heart. Oh, that's not a red flag. That's a huge red heart. I don't know. I didn't see it. He must have been complaining to his mom about you, and she came and disrespected you in that form. I would have stood up and left both of them together. Now that I think about it, I should have gotten up and left. I should have gotten up and left. Now I know better for next time. But, I don't think there will be a next time. I think I learned my lesson with him very nicely and repetitive for years. But yeah, I mean, for her to do that, it was because she felt it was okay. I mean, they're both narcissists from what I have come to the conclusion of. She was like a victim of a narcissist with his dad. And I don't know, for some reason, she enjoys seeing, because she has a bunch of sons. She enjoys her sons mistreating their women for some reason. She finds joy in that. I don't know. Or she says she can't relate some reason. I don't know. So it could be, yeah. I think you're absolutely right. I think that's what it was. He was complaining to her, doing something, saying something. But at the end of the day, he did tell me that he wanted a woman that can accept disrespect, like his brother's wives, that he can cheat on and go to strip clubs and do all these things in the streets, and they be okay with it and stay with him. And he literally told me to my face, you're not that type of woman. You're not going to accept that. And I was like, so all these years, you wanted to live a very street like life, and you were just holding on to me, expecting me to give in to accepting disrespect. I mean, it was really bad, because I felt some type of way. I'm like, you could have said that, at the beginning of the relationship. 9 years later, you want to say something like that. Facts. I haven't done lives yet because I'm getting my logo and copyright documents together. Want to want to link all of it together before I do lives. Yes, we should collaborate and produce some content. Yes, Rax Talk. But are we doing it in 20 years or are we doing it like one of these days? Like, what are you saying? You're getting your documents together. Um, how old was she? EQB, she was like 79 or something like that, the lady. Something like that. And because she's old, I mean, the whole thing in the family is like, oh, she does it because she's old, don't pay any mind to her. And then like she will say something to her disrespectful, and then she'll hug you, be like, I love you, you're so pretty, you're this. I feel like the real love bombing was coming from that lady. My suegra, for real. That lady, listen. And I feel like all of her sons' relationship have failed because of her, because her bad advice, because her approving of all those things you know that her sons do. They do a lot, you know. And I didn't see it. You know what my daughter said? My daughter said, Mom, you went into a family where you clearly saw that we're all wolves, right? Because all of the men in that family got side pieces and side hoes and you know kids outside the relationship. So you go inside a family of wolves and you thought that the man you were dating was a whole sheep, a whole sheep. After 9 years, I realized he was a whole wolf too. But sometimes we don't see it, and it's okay. I just feel played. I don't know. But I guess I know better now. But I didn't really have to go through all those years. Like, I feel like a year would have been okay. 241. What is my mom? My mom keeps calling me, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on here for a little too long, and I have people calling me, and I have to call them back. But it's nice talking to you guys. I think this live went a little too long, and you guys are super quiet, just watching me. I mean, we can stay here, and I can just watch you when you watch me, and I don't know. I feel some type of way. I'm waiting for like a 1099 for one of my business, and I haven't gotten it yet. And I wonder what's going on. Aren't you supposed to receive that? Oh, I really like this. You see, messages like this make my day. I've been stuck in a bubble, but you also been a great deal of help to get me out of it. Oh, I appreciate you. I've been getting a lot of people out of situations, huh? He likes toxic women. What? I can't. Is it a bad thing that I like toxic women? Listen, guys, if you like toxic women, hey, baby, all that means is that you're a toxic man. That's all it means. That you need to work on yourself. You coming back tonight? Maybe, Paul. You want me to come back tonight and talk to you? Maybe I can come back tonight and do a live tonight. The thing is, I like doing lives outside. I don't know, for some reason. It feels more freeing, better. I don't know. When I do the lives inside, I feel like, I don't know, like I'm contained. I don't know. Get with you soon on building ideas for good, really relevant content. Oh God, rock talk. We just want to have a live where we're talking, just having regular conversation. You want everything planned and so perfect. Sometimes you just gotta do things, you know? Doesn't need to be so planned, so perfect, so this, so that. It's just me and you having conversation online. You know, nothing serious. I come on here and I have conversations of whatever topic comes to my mind for the day. And it's not that serious. Sweet world or cute world, are you back? Sandeep, are you back? Dove characteristic. You were thinking of me? What is dove characteristic? And what do you mean if I was thinking of you? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean? Talk to me, Anthony. Seems like you had a lot to say. Ask me a question. Come on. I'm going to answer you. Yes, I'm back again to you, dear. You know. You want me to answer you in public? What you ask me? I'm going to answer your question. Anthony. I already asked you to marry me. How could you want to marry someone you don't know? So, is it okay? I'm going to answer this question. Is it okay for a man to like toxic women or vice versa? It could be, you know, you turned me down. You asked me to marry you and I turned you down. I did. So, let's talk about it. It's not that you like toxic women, it's that your nerve system is familiar with intensity, not safety. That can be healed, but only if you're honest with yourself and willing to grow. Are you willing to grow? It's not bad that you like toxic women, but it is information. Attraction to toxicity usually means chaos, feels familiar, not healthy love. The goal isn't shame, it's awareness and healing. So when you're used to just dating toxic women and their intensity and the I'ma cut you if you don't call me back, your nerve system is already used to that. So it's not that you like toxic women, it's that's what you're used to. And you need to break that cycle. So when someone says that they like toxic women, what they're really saying is my nerve system associates love with intensity, unpredictability, or emotional highs and lows. Healthy love feels unfamiliar to them, not boring, just unfamiliar. That doesn't make you broken. But if you don't heal it, you'll keep choosing relationships that hurt you. For example, if you meet a girl like me and I like peace and quiet, and you're used to the girl with the bat who's ready to fight and argue all day, you're going to get very bored with me because I'm over here looking at the birds, quietly grounding, asking you to come ground with me. And you're looking for a fight that I'm not going to give you. I've grown being abused physically. Oh, do you see? So this is why. That's your answer. This is why you feel like you like toxic women. This is why. Good and nice women also like toxic guys, dear. It's true. Yes, it could be vice versa. It's what you're used to. So attraction isn't always true. Sometimes it's just unhealed familiarity. So the real question isn't why you like toxic women. It's whether you're ready to choose peace over chaos. I didn't want to be hit. So are you willing to choose peace and calm over chaos? That is your question. It was just my family. So, the Bible says God is not a God of confusion, but of peace. If chaos feels like love, something needs healing. So, like I was saying in this live, we were discussing love bombing with genuine love. You need some time, like I was saying in this live, you need some time to heal alone by yourself. Like you see that question is a very good question. Is it bad to like toxic women? Because you're sitting and you're analyzing yourself and you're thinking, you're questioning yourself. Why do I like that? And that's when your healing starts. When you start questioning yourself, that means you started your healing already. Because healing starts with acknowledging and knowing the behavior and start asking questions of why. I am a pretty peaceful person. And you need a pretty peaceful woman. So how can a man who is attracted to toxic women, how can they start their healing? First of all, you need to stop calling it preference. Attraction to toxicity is not preference, it's a pattern. And a pattern comes from childhood emotional unpredictability, inconsistent affection, abandonment or neglect, chaos being normalized, not shame, just truth. You need to learn to regulate your nerve system. Toxic attraction is nerve system addiction, not love. So, what you need to start practicing is slow breathing, right? 4 to 6 second exhale. And if you don't know how to do breathing exercises, you can always go here on YouTube and look it up. How to do breathing exercise, which is just sitting quietly and just focusing on your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out slowly, hold your breath for a little bit and let it go. Cold water on face or neck. Walking alone without music, it's very good for you. Reducing stimulation, like porn, constant texting, social media, you should definitely cut that out just for a little bit. If calm feels boring, That's withdrawal, not clarity. So you need to put yourself in a state where you're not in social media, right? You're at home alone, no music, no anything, just sitting quietly by yourself and doing things quietly. And you're gonna see that you're not gonna like that. You're gonna wanna go on social media. You're gonna wanna listen to music because you need that constant stimulation. And that's how you start breaking this. And you need to stop dating while healing, right? I did mention that in the beginning. And this is where growth happens. If you keep dating while dysregulated, you'll keep choosing familiar patterns. You're going to keep choosing toxic women because you are not ready yet. And you're going to keep attracting things that are at your same vibration or level. So, no chasing, no situationships. You're not fixing women. Nobody needs to be fixed. No emotional adrenaline. Healing requires peace. Get honest about what you actually attracted to. So ask yourself, do I confuse emotional unavailability with mystery? Do you confuse that? Do I equate disrespect with excitement? Do I feel more alive when I'm anxious? Do I try to earn love? These answers reveal wounds, not desires. Replace fantasy with reality, right? Toxic attraction is fueled by fantasy. You must learn, is she consistent? Does she respect boundaries? Is there accountability? Is there peace? I'm not attracted to toxic women. They just turn it to be toxic. No, they just were waiting a little bit to show you how toxic they are. A person just doesn't become toxic in a relationship. They're just showing you who they really are. I'm attracted to you, but you don't seem to be toxic. What? You're attracted to me. I feel like I'm dying when I'm anxious. Yeah, it's anxiety is really bad. So is there peace? Attraction should feel or attraction should follow safety, not override it. Learn healthy masculinity, not ego masculinity. Many men attracted to toxic women are trying to rescue, trying to prove your worth, addicted to being needed, afraid of being ordinary but secure. Healing masculinity is self discipline, emotional responsibility, stability, integrity, consistency, not chaos, not dominance, not drama. And you seek guidance, not validation. Healing accelerates with therapy, coaching, men's accountability group, faith based mentorship, honest self examination. Avoid spaces that glamorize crazy women, alpha domination, emotional detachment, casual intimacy, because those delay your healing. You didn't know I like you? Anthony, what you're attracted to is my energy. And you confuse that with like or things like that. I mean, you can like me, you know. I could be a nice friend. I'm a good woman, yes. I I think so. But most men are attracted to my energy. Some men are attracted to me and they don't understand why, because usually the women they like are nothing like me. Are nothing like me, and they're attracted to me, and they ask themselves, I wonder why I like her. Like, what is it? It's my energy. It's just telling you that, you're working on your healing now, and my energy is just a confirmation of it. There's something that that I talk about, or something I am very healing, and that's what you need right now. No, I like good women. You like good women? They just turn toxic. So redefine what love feels like. If love feels chaotic, it's not love, it's your wound talking. Healthy love feels steady, predictable, respectful, peaceful, and grounded. At first, it may feel unfamiliar, and that's growth. God is not a God of confusion, but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14:33. If a relationship removes peace, it is not aligned. Healing doesn't start with choosing better women. It starts with becoming a regulated, grounded man. Listen to that again. Healing doesn't start with choosing better women. It's not about women if they're nice or good. It starts with becoming a regulated man. Once you become a regulated man, you're going to start vibrating at a certain frequency, and you're going to attract the women that match your frequency. And again, I have very healing energy, and most people confuse that with like and love and attraction, when it's just God telling you you need her healing, or she's going to provide you with something that might help you. That's all. I think. I think I've had white and black winter and women. Definitely Dominican women are different. Dominican women are different. I don't know if it's the culture. So how are you saying Dominican women are different? How are we different? So you're saying you had all different types. Maybe you feel more comfortable because it's the same, your same culture, but we're built different. Let's talk about it, Anthony. How are we different? Let's talk about it. How are we different? Are you more attracted, you're saying, to Dominican women? I think it doesn't matter what nationality or thing a woman is, as long as they have your same values and things. As long as you guys understand, I guess, this life, or see life the same, I will say. And even if you see it differently or have different cultures, I think when you live by what the right thing is and the fair thing is, and having fear in God, or that there's something out there that's unseen, and that you need to do the right thing, you're not out here hurting people, and you have a good heart, it doesn't matter what culture or religion you are. Two people who are vibrating at the same frequency of doing the right thing and having a good heart are gonna understand each other, and if they don't, they're gonna separate and not be together. They will come to that understanding. You guys are more nurturing. You think so? We're more like a mom. Is that what you're saying? I agree with Anthony on that one. So Dominican women are more nurturing. You think so? Well, nice to know. I think, different women, different cultures, they're all women in general. They're motherly like. They have that healing energy, they have that nurturing. And if they lack that nurturing, it's probably because they didn't get it from their parents, their mom, or they didn't see their mom doing that. So I don't know. I don't think it has to do with a specific culture. I don't think so. Anthony, where are you? Are you working, Anthony? Are you at work? Y Paul is in the R. You live in Santo Domingo? You know what, guys? You guys should all go to my, I think the cutoff time is tomorrow. You guys should all go to my post and vote for me, or go to my Instagram and vote for me on this competition thing that I'm in. They just sent me something saying that tomorrow is the cutoff time. Sometimes I like receiving messages. I already voted for you, dear. Yeah, you get to vote every 24 hours. So every day you get one vote. Actually, a friend of mine told me that every day you get one vote. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm not really into it. Like, even the pictures that I put on there, I didn't. I don't know. Like, I just clicked on it and added pictures. You know, let's see what happens. That would be really nice. You imagine I'm in the cover of a magazine. DK Miss Health and Fitness, or Muscle and Fitness, I think it is, or something like that. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I believe that my muscle is not here. My muscle is here, but I see things, a little differently. You're gonna vote for the purple hair lady. That's another thing. I'm pretty sure that every person that's on there, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure that every person on there, I'm probably the only one with colored hair. I haven't really checked or been on the site to see like who's competing and who's doing this. I'm pretty sure there's women who actually are into that fitness thing that are competing. This is definitely something very different for me. I really feel like going to the pool right now. That's what I feel like doing. Anthony, what are you doing? Guys, talk to me. You guys love watching me. You guys don't talk to me. I have nothing else to say. I actually gave my little talk about today's topic already for like a long time ago. So right now I'm just chilling here. You're at work? Okay. And where is Paul? Paul is at the beach. Are you in Boca Chica? Are you in Boca? You know that Boca Chica has a really good restaurant that I like. I forgot what it's called. It's right by the beach. I seriously forgot. There's a restaurant by the beach that I really like to go eat. Paul. Let me see if I find it. Every time, as soon as I land in DR in like Santo Domingo Airport, I go to that restaurant to eat. I really like it. Oh, it's called the Nancy. The Nancy restaurant. And I also like Boca Marina. Boca Marina is really nice. I also know a lady in Boca Chica who does fried fish. I just text her and call her, and she has like the fish ready for me. Oh my God. Paul got me here thinking about DR. Maybe I need to go to DR one of these days. Wow. I love to see it. There's a lot of people who watch me who are starting to go to the gym and move their body and posting about it and things like that, and that makes me so excited. I am so happy to see that. I see you guys. I am, those things make me so happy because I feel like I'm out here rambling and talking, but me going to the gym and recording myself struggling in the machine just to motivate you guys to go to the gym is amazing, because so many of you guys have been actually starting to go to the gym because of me. I love it. uh Dude, like I said, if I had the chance, I married you. Damn, Anthony wanna marry me? You asking me to marry you through live? You're at work. I'm gonna go to Tenares. You're gonna go to Tenares? I need me a DR vacation. It's been 20 years. Damn. Anthony, you seriously need to go. My dad's paying. Your dad's paying? Tell your dad to send me the flight too. Boca Chica is not that far from me, 20 minutes away. I'm in the San Isidro area. Oh, I don't know where San Isidro is. Well, I don't really know where anything is in DR. I usually use a GPS. But yes, Paul, maybe when I go to DR, you need to message me on Instagram, Paul, because how am I gonna message you when I'm in DR? She'd be like, Paul, let's go, let's have some dinner. He said need a vacation. You need a vacation, Anthony. I'm telling you, you need a vacation. You need to like go now. You're overdue for a vacation, Anthony. And vacation is good for your mental health. I'm serious. You need a vacation. Drop everything and take a vacation. Boca Marina is nice. Yes, I had my mom's birthday there like 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago, I had an amazing birthday for her. The decorations and everything was beautiful, beautiful. They also in Boca Marina in the Dominican Republic. FYI, if you guys Google Boca Marina, like Boca Marina. Oh, like how Paul said it, Boca Marina, Marina. Boca Marina. If you call them and text them and tell them you're going with your girl and you would like to surprise her with a fancy loving dinner, they will have like balloons, and it's by the beach, so it's beautiful. Like you're sitting here and the water is right there. They will literally make the space for you so you could have a romantic dinner with her, like with the rose petals, light, candle lights, and everything. They will show you the things they have. The packages is not that expensive, and you can propose there. You can have a nice dinner, like if you're asking someone to be your girlfriend and things like that. whatever it is. You can even get married there, from what I heard. It's beautiful and it's so easy because you can just literally, they will give you their phone number, you message them on WhatsApp, and you arrange everything. Send them the money, and when you get there, everything is prepared. They will send you pictures of how it will look and everything. The food is amazing. Like I said, I had my mom's birthday there. It's beautiful. They had a long table with decorated, and everything was so perfect. And so if you're looking for a place to take your boo and surprise her, that's a very inexpensive and beautiful place where you can go. Guys, want to go to Tenares? I want to go anywhere you guys invite me. I already told you guys. YouTube citizen, how are you? How are you feeling today? You're a value to this world. Shine on. Thank you. Laming, how are you? Where have you been? How are you feeling? Do you know the province of Mirabales? I don't know anything, really. I left the Dominican Republic when I was 7, guys. And now that I'm older, I'm traveling and visiting the different places in DR. But I am really not, like, don't know the places like that. There's still like Sosua. I went to Samana a couple of months ago. I that was my first time there. I've never been to Sosua yet. Um, Sosua, and there's an island in the Dominican Republic. I forgot what it's called, but I haven't been there either. But there's a couple of places that I haven't been still. Dude, they unalive Trujillo? I don't know. Anthony, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know about who unalive Trujillo and all that stuff. I don't know. But you definitely need a vacation, Anthony. How about you go? You know, that should be part of your healing too. Wow. My left ear is ringing. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a machine or something. I'm like, 'cause sometimes I would just be sitting, and like now this, it's like a, I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys haven't experienced it. It's like a, you stop hearing from your ear, and it sounds like be like as if you're a machine or something. My left ear just, it just started doing that. That family used to chill with them. Oh, my family used to chill with them. Okay. Oh my god, you guys seeing my little birds? They probably want me to leave. They're like, you've been here too long. That's where you're from. You should definitely go, Anthony. But if you're planning on going and just sitting at your family's house, I want you to go and actually have a vacation. Take some adventures. Do some adventures. Have some fun. Take care of Anthony. That's what I want you to do. Take care of Anthony. Have a real vacation. Get a massage by the beach. Sit by the beach and have a nice meal. And don't engage with girls or anything like that. Just have some time for you in stillness. We go around. Yeah, you need to have fun. Fun and stillness. I'm not talking about fun, go to like every club. That's not what I'm. When you're like in a healing process, you need to take some time to just chill. I am literally being surrounded by all the birds. They're probably like, get out of here. We're trying to eat. You guys see them? There's monsters in those waters. There's monsters in those waters. Hmm. I'm gonna stay still so the birds can come back. I'm sure you guys can still hear me. I need to go to the gym today. Maybe I should eat me a burger and then go to the gym so I don't feel so guilty. I need to leave from here. My birds are trying to eat their food. They're like cute flies. Yeah, there's like little birds. They're all literally standing around the fence waiting for me to get up so they can come and eat. Hmm, very cute. Wow. I don't know what's going on with me today. Hummingbirds are the cutest. We have some hummingbirds. My neighbor has like a hummingbird thing, and I see them. They sometimes come and fly here. This is the time where they come and thing. I need to ground myself. So I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna go ground myself. I think this live is super long. It's been super long. Who are all these people? This is why I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb because, like, what? Anthony, I think you have a cool job because you get to watch me and work. It's ridiculous. See you later, Paul. They like sugar water. You out? I'm out where? I'm outside, Anthony. Don't you see? You want me to stay here on live with you? I'll stay here with you. I'm hungry. I want to go to the gym. It's 3:26 and I want to ground myself. I need to sit and ground. I haven't grounded today. And my birds are trying to eat. My birds are trying to eat their food. And they're all surrounding me. Like they're all around the fence. They're waiting for me to leave so they can come and eat. So you can message me on Instagram, Primary Healer on Instagram, guys. Message me on Instagram, Anthony. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go sit and ground myself and watch my birds eat and think about what I want to do. If I want to eat and go to the gym, or what do I want to do? I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'd rather talk to you after you take care of yourself. You want to talk to me after I take care of myself? Yeah. Well, I don't, I want to move my body, so I probably go walk around in the park for a little bit instead of going to the gym after I ground myself. The sun is not hitting my healing circle anymore because it's 3. It's usually there from 12 to like 2. But it's cool. I'm cool. You didn't look happy this entire time. What? I'm happy. I'm always happy. I always have a bitch face. I can't change that unless I'm smiling. I can't change my bitch face. It's part of the look. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I will message you on Instagram, Anthony. Bye. Thank you for being here with me. I've been here super long, and maybe I'll come back later on tonight. Bye, guys.